Hey. You didn't introduce yourself?
Again?
No. Every time we gotta be like, hey.
I'm traumatized. Oh my goodness.
This is like the 5th time we've tried to film.
Again? That little girl who, like, there's a girl in the bathtub, and she's a little girl with, like, curly hair, and she goes, "What are you doing?" or something like that, and her aunt goes, "I have to go to work," and she goes, "Again?" It was so cute. You haven't seen it? Let me find it, because this person sounds like to me.
We'll insert it here.
It's so cute. It's my favorite video. I know.
I'm awful.
This is it. Listen to it. Listen to it. It's the cutest thing ever.
Listen to it.
Bruh, hold on. Don't listen to that. It's a commercial.
Advertisement. We got a black ad.
Why are you in the bathtub? Auntie has to go to work. Again? Yeah.
Aww.
She's so cute.
Why is that literally us every day?
That's me. Yeah.
That'd be Keanu too. He's like,
Keanu does that
I swear. I swear he misses me, bro.
Keanu's
my
cat.
My orange cat. He misses me every day.
Okay.
Anyways. Oh, I'm Karen.
I was gonna say, and I'm Ashley, and that's literally what she
It literally
said.
says it right. No, it's because ChatGPT. Shout out. Sponsor us.
What's our jingle? Go ahead. Jingle us in.
Oh. It's welcome back to Las Chispitas. After hours. Oh, yeah.
All that extra stuff was not in the plan. she's doing that extra.
Anyways,
Can you hear me eating my mint?
I hope not. I'll have to edit that out.
You're gonna hear me chewing.
We're gonna talk a lot about a bunch of things. Stay tuned, y'all. This is probably gonna be the first video because the other ones did not work out. It's either the microphone was way too loud.
Are you serious?
Yeah, or we were out of focus the entire time. So let's just pray that this one's good. Yeah, the last time it was pretty good too. Look, I'm about to lower this microphone just in case.
Lower yours.
No,
not mine.
Hello. Look, you can barely hear it. I'm gonna put it up actually so I can hear myself.
Can you hear me?
Yours is actually the one that's loud.
What are you trying to say?
Because you're like in the microphone.
Because I can't hear myself, so I just want to make sure you guys can hear me.
Okay, anyways. Do you want to know what's in here? Mm-hmm. You don't want to know what's in here. Anyway.
If it's something out of pocket, I'm not answering. I plead the fifth.
They're like teacher confessions. But
Bruh.
when you...
That's cute.
Yeah, it's cute, right?
That's
cute. We should keep doing games like this.
That's fun.
We'll do a game every time. So
my confession is I don't like kids.
I can't even explain it.
Go ahead.
I can never explain myself.
I kid.
She just can't stop talking.
Because she takes forever to get to the point.
Anyways.
Okay.
You pick one, you read it, and then you have to say if you've done it or not.
Self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
You first, since you don't know.
Oy.
Sorry.
It says, bruh, this long thing. Teacher confessions.
Period.
I've Googled something while teaching and hoped no one noticed. Absolutely. I feel like everybody does that. And I be trying to like make little small talk in the meantime. So like it buys me time so I can keep Googling. Because I be like, hold that thought. I be like, what did you do last night? Oh, okay.
Cool.
Or like you say something like
the calculator.
No, literally. You tell the kids, oh, you know what I have for dinner, and because they're so chismosos, they want to know.
They'll be like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll be like, with your esposo?
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. All the time.
Period. Yeah, same. All the time as well. I always Google it before.
I try to do that too, but sometimes these kids, their questions that they have, sometimes they're like, oh, hold on, it's been a minute since I've been in school.
Yeah, sometimes I tell them like, I don't know, hold up, let's look it up together.
Yeah.
And we'll look it up together. And it teaches them, I feel like,
and
while we're looking it up.
Yeah.
I've had a student roast me so bad, I had no comeback all the time.
Yeah. I don't even get into it with them either.
I had one roast, this girl was like, you always dress like a boy. Like, why do you always dress like a boy? And I'm like, girl, like, I was so flabbergasted. I'm like, mind your business. These are my boyfriend's clothes.
So she wasn't wrong.
Yeah, she's not wrong. But, like, girl, I want to dress like this. I'm comfy.
Bruh. Yes. And I know exactly who the student is. Read it and you know. who I'm thinking about. If we're the same
You gotta
person,
read
you know
it.
no, but look at it first and see if you know what student I'm thinking about.
Yes.
Is it a girl or a boy?
Girl.
Okay, yeah. You know exactly who it is. It says, teacher confessions. I've zoned out while a student was talking and had no idea what they said. Yes.
All the time, every day, all day.
Oh my gosh. And sometimes I just straight up ignore them sometimes when they're like, see me at my desk working, like doing something important, and then they're up there talking to me when they're not even supposed to be up there for one. They have work to do, and then they just want to talk and stuff, and I'd be like, huh? But there's one student in particular that just talks entirely way too much. Love her to death, but she's a bit much sometimes.
At dismissal time.
That's me. I'm already zoned
Hopefully
out.
she's
I'm
not
mentally
watching
not here.
But she's just.
And it's one thing
She's
if like
screaming.
if she whispers
She's
or like talks
screaming.
normally, she's screaming.
Screaming.
It's a bit much when you're already like mentally exhausted.
And you got all these kids yelling at you.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I've let my students talk so we can waste time.
I've been talking with them too.
Especially during small groups.
Aw.
All the time. I'm just like, they'll be like, "Te tengo que decir algo," and I'm like, "Oh, like, what is it?" And they'll be like, and I'm like, "Oh my God, vamos a chismear." Yeah, they love to say that. Like, vamos a chismear. And I'm like, okay, for 1 minute. And then it's like an hour later, and I'm like, oh my God.
You remember was here trying to take her eye ready, and she was over there chismeando with me.
And I'm like, oh girl, I was like, girl, come back.
That was funny.
Let's go. And you're
She's
like,
the cutest
she was
little
telling me some good tea.
Yeah, it was so cute.
And she never finished the tea.
No, she didn't. She got a chopo. Oh, pobrecita.
Yeah, by me.
I know.
Because we had to get it done.
And it was my fault because she came. But it was so cute how she just walked over because she was here working on her work, and then all of a sudden she like gets up and she's so tiny, and she walks towards my desk and she's like whispering to me, "Te tengo que decir algo." It was so cute. She's the cutest thing.
Love
She
her.
talks like an adult when she talks. I've shut the door to take a tiny break. Right now, matter of fact.
And you have to shut it because those kids will come in.
They'll come in anyways. I have a sign that says "Weed testing" outside the door, and they're opening the door anyways. I need to get a lock on this door.
For real. I've accidentally had a cuss word slip out in class.
You have.
Me, a lot. By accident. But they're not like the worst words, at least. I catch myself usually.
I have not.
Midway.
I don't cuss. So.
Midway, shit. And I'm like, shiitake mushrooms.
I've used the same lesson for all grades when I didn't have anything prepared.
Like in a day, yeah. For
I
my
feel like I
middle
would say
schoolers.
yes,
Let me
for
go
the
tell
most
them
part,
because
but
they're
it's kind
okay.
of like, where you going, bruh? I feel like yes and no. Because I feel like, actually, yeah. I'll take the same concept, not the same lesson, the same concept that I'm teaching. Rework some stuff and teach that. Okay, so while we wait for Miss Iglesias, we're gonna do some ASMR. Oh, she's slamming doors. Actually, let's look up some teacher confessions.
Have you ever pretended to be busy to avoid a conversation?
No, because I feel like everybody here I like conversating with, like all our staff members.
Yeah. You know what?
For the most
Sometimes I
part.
think that she be doing that to me so that I don't talk to her
Oh my
and
gosh.
distract her. She's always sitting in her desk like this.
I'm working. I actually am working.
And I'm like,
I lock
are
in.
you just being fake, bro?
I lock in. That's the thing. When I lock in and she doesn't realize that I'm locking in.
Allegedly.
And yeah.
What's the worst thing that's happened when you turned your back for 2 seconds?
Oh my gosh. When I used to work at in the middle school, oh my gosh, so many fights would just break out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. And I would, at that time, 4th grade was over at the middle school. And so, 4th graders, now the 4th graders here, they're kind of tall, but 4th grade, when I was working over there, they were still small. They were tiny.
They look little compared to the middle schoolers.
Yeah, and so I would break them up if they were smaller than me. If the kids were bigger than me, I told them that's between them and the good Lord because I am not getting in between it. So, but yeah, fights have broken out, and out of nowhere, like things escalate from 0 to 100 so quick.
I agree with that too.
Yeah.
It's definitely fights. That happened the other day. Well, it wasn't a fight.
No
but
fights
when
have
you
broken
weren't
out here. Oh, here?
Well, when you weren't here, remember I told you
What
that
happened?
I turned around and that
Say no fights break out if you're like actually
I'm
when
like,
you were
actually.
here.
I told you about this.
I forgot,
That
wait.
the little kid, tiny guy, that he kept bothering.
Oh, yes. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
and kept like trying to tell him with his words, trying to.
He was
what would you
bothering
say?
him. He was like bullying him, like tentándolo, like
Yeah,
like cucándolo, like like.
yeah, like pushing his buttons
Yeah.
and stuff. And of course, got angry. So I had turned away for 1 second, and all I hear is throwing the desk into. And I was like, bro, you better pick up that desk. I'm not cleaning that part up. And I made leave though.
Yeah,
made
I
him
remember you
leave
left me the
because I'm
note.
like, you're not coming tomorrow. Are you kidding me?
That's crazy. They know not to do that when I'm in here, because I'd be screaming at them.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's because I had let sit in the.
Oh, see,
seat
that's
in
your
front of
problem.
him.
That's the
Yeah,
fault.
yeah.
That was your problem. That was
Because
your fault.
They were like talking.
Oh no, I
and
tell them
being
no.
Good. Like
no,
they
I
were
tell them
being
no.
good.
Even if they're being good, I tell them no, because I know that's exactly how things. I know these kids. I know these kids and their personalities, and I know that they're lying and they try to scam you when they say we'll be so good. No, they won't. Don't listen to them. They're liars. They will not be good. They'll be worse, actually.
I felt bad for. So I was like, okay, you move up.
But he
there
is
was
the
nobody
problem
sitting
because
there.
he's always bothering her too.
Yeah.
But then she
I
bothers
thought
him.
if he was by himself, he'd be fine. But I didn't
No.
I didn't even think about the person in front of him.
I think we have to use cover names for these kids.
Yeah. We'll make some up.
Yeah, we
But
have to
for
make
now, I'm beeping them.
Okay.
Bleep. Beep. Beep.
Okay.
Beep.
Okay.
Or it's gonna be me saying, yeah.
That'd be so
or
cute.
Student's name.
That's cute.
Something like that.
That's cute.
Like
That's
a
cute.
voiceover.
That would
I'm
be
gonna
so
do
cute.
that.
That'd be cute.
What's the worst thing you've ever forgotten? Have you ever forgotten a student's name, a lesson, an entire class schedule? I forget names a lot.
Yeah, a lot of times it's the names, and then I feel bad because they come up to you and they're like all happy to see you, like Miss Perez, and they give you big hugs, and then like your brain is just, it has so much to remember, and it's like you forget their name in that moment. Then you feel bad. At least I feel bad, and I'd be like, oh hey friend, or hey love, or something like that.
I always say friend. I'm like, hey friend, hey girl, what's up?
Yeah, like that.
Because especially with the general ed kids, like just regular kids, like we're not with them all the time. We're always with the ESL kids every day, all day. So it's like I forget their names.
Yeah.
And the new kids,
And
they
then
know
sometimes,
us. So
yeah, I'm like,
they're like, oh hey, Miss Iglesias.
sometimes I feel bad because I didn't do ESL all the time. I was doing reading intervention. So I was working with a lot of the gen ed kids. And you build relationship with those kids, and then all of a sudden you just
forget their names.
Yeah, you forget and you feel bad. I feel bad at least.
That's why we've been taking a lot of pictures this year and printing them out and putting like the names on the back. We're gonna have to do copies of those.
Yeah.
Like if we ever separate.
I feel like I wouldn't
If one of
forget
us ever
these kids.
leaves.
I wouldn't forget these kids.
Well, I said that last time and I forgot all of them. I think you might forget. I would put the name. What's something students assume you know, but you actually have no idea? Everything.
They think I know everything.
Literally
They
everything.
think you know everything.
They always say that we know everything. Some teacher lies that we've told students. So, have you ever said, I have eyes in the back of my head?
Absolutely.
All the time.
Yes.
All the time,
Because I do have eyes in the back of my head.
Mm-hmm. Oh, just feel it.
Bro,
can
you know
feel
the lie
it.
that I always tell them is so bad. I shouldn't be lying. But I used this right before we
You
started
got
this.
to with these kids.
I told the kids I don't want to see you running in the hallway because I'm going to be watching you on my camera. Because
Oh,
our school has
yeah,
cameras,
yeah.
and they don't know that I don't have access, but they don't need to know that I don't know that or that I don't have access. But I tell them, and then they don't run. Because they'd be like, you have cameras? I'd be like, yep, on my phone, and I'm watching you guys.
But you can hear their footsteps, so it's like...
Yeah, you know who's
you
running.
know they're running.
And when they're coming in
bring it
here,
up.
like, all out of breath, huffing and puffing, like...
Yeah, like, obviously you just
yeah.
ran.
And then they'd be like, how do you know? I'm like, oh my goodness, these kids.
Mm-mm.
But that's
I
the
like to
biggest
say
one.
that
I
too.
feel like that's the one I use every day.
Yeah, that one.
I use that one every day.
Definitely. I hear that every day from you.
Because, like, the first grade wing is so... We're all the way upstairs. And the first grade wing is so far away. So to go get the kids or walk back and forth up and down them flights of stairs,
It's hard.
it's too much. So I just tell them I'm watching them on my camera.
That's like 10,000 steps right there.
I be getting my steps in.
So dramatic.
Yeah, can you imagine carrying all this stuff up the stairs too, all them flights of stairs?
Yeah, all that stuff that we got. Insert clip of us with our bags. I think I took a video of us one time. I'm gonna look for it.
Bags. We're bag
I'm gonna look
ladies.
for it.
That's crazy.
We got our lunchbox. We got our regular bag. I got my purse.
Yeah,
Everything.
yeah, everything. I didn't bring my lunchbox today though, because we had Jimmy John's today.
Oh yeah, I did bring mine because my
Delish.
snacks. Girl.
Oh, I left my
I'm
snacks
hungry.
here. I left my snacks here. That's
Oh,
because
well,
we buy our snacks. And
I went
you
to
know.
the other school, so I had to bring it with me.
Yeah.
Sadly. Anyways, I can see what you're doing on your Chromebook from my computer. I say that all the
you
time.
can. Well,
You
it
can do
depends
it.
where you're sitting and securely.
Securely. Do we have it?
I have it.
I mean, I have one, but I don't know. Can we use it on the kids?
Anything,
We'll
as long
figure
as
it
they're
out.
logged in with their school ID.
Oh, we can do
School
a class
email,
on there. Cool, we'll do that.
That's my favorite thing, because then you can like exit out the tab they're not supposed to be on, and then they think the computer is glitching. Like, what just happened? It's crazy. I'm like, that was me.
Yeah, I used to love doing that when I would substitute.
That was so
That was my
funny.
favorite thing to do.
That was so interesting. That was during COVID time.
Yeah, that COVID time. That was a good time because you knew what they were doing.
Exactly.
You could see it.
Oh my
I'd
gosh, there was
love to
this one
pause
time
it.
that was so scary. I don't know if you want to bleep this out, but and you know exactly who the kid is. He's an 8th grader now.
It's gonna be like a block right here.
It was during COVID time, and we went. It was that year that was really crazy, like the year after for real COVID. It was like we were easing into everything back to normality, and we had went virtual for like a week because a lot of COVID cases was breaking out in our district.
You can't even talk, bro.
We were watching through securely, and there was a little boy, and you know exactly who he is, and on his computer he was looking up and the ammunitions and all of that, and the teacher took screenshots of his computer screen to get in contact with Dad, and Dad was freaked out because he said he does have a firearm in his house and stuff like that.
I'd have that.
It was
no,
scary.
I wouldn't
It was
even have
scary.
one.
It was scary.
That's crazy.
And you know who he is?
Beep. Who? No, I don't.
It's in 8th grade. I don't know if he's a short little kid, but he was short back then. If you see him, you know him.
Oh, okay. Maybe. We'll bleep that out.
Anyways.
We'll bleep out some of those things.
Crazy.
But
Yeah.
that's like the reality of living in America.
Working
You know,
in
sadly,
education too.
and working in education, you see a lot of that stuff all the time. And it's scary because, you know, every day there's something.
I feel like teaching is not for the weak. I feel
No.
like teaching used to be so enjoyable, I think.
Mhm.
But like now it's so heavy. Being a teacher is very heavy. Like my heart goes home heavy a lot of days because these kids, they tell you things, you see things. A lot of times these kids, they confide in you with things and heavy things, and it's like it's crazy and it's hard and it's saddening. Like, you know exactly who. We have one specifically
Yeah.
where I'm literally crying for him some days because I go home and cry for him.
Yeah, poor baby.
Yeah.
It sucks. These kids live hard lives.
Yeah.
For sure.
I pray for him.
That's the biggest thing
I
too.
I
Like,
pray for these kids.
what can we do besides like
our due diligence? We do
Our
that,
due
of course,
yeah,
but we
our
always you
mandated
always want to
reporters.
do more, and it's not. It's only so much you can do.
like, you know, I wish we could adopt these kids.
Yeah. Well, there's
Like,
some.
in reality, no.
There are
But
some.
yeah.
There are some, or at least that these kids will go to like loving
safe
homes,
home,
or
yeah.
or when they leave here, you know that they're going someplace safe.
It sucks, but that's the reality. You know, you try to just be their safe, loving environments because they spend most of the day here, like at school.
Yeah.
So we just kind of
That's
try to
40.
give them
Our
that safe-
paychecks are what, almost 40 hours, basically. Basically, 40 hours is a full-time
it might
job.
as well
So
be.
it's 40 hours out of the week that they're spending with us.
It's a lot of time.
And a lot of times they spend more time, outside of the house too, because like buses, if they take the bus.
Oh yeah, they take the
You remember
bus.
those two kids? They were twins, like 2 years ago. You know what time she told me that they used to get up or to go to the bus stop at like 6 o'clock? They would wake up at like 5
my
something
God.
because they lived really far.
That's crazy because I can't wake up at that time.
Yeah, and so because they would always be sleepy, she would be sleepy, and they would be sleeping by the
They'd
bus
sleep
area.
on the bus, too.
And that's
Poor
because
babies.
yeah.
Literally like 2 hours.
I would not
on the bus.
I would not send my child over
Me
here. Like
either.
that is so far. She told me where they live. They live super far.
But remember in that area,
Yeah, it's terrible over there in
Yeah.
that area too.
they have a lot of gangs and stuff over there.
And they were so smart. Well, I'm sure they still
They're
are.
still over there, yeah.
They're still smart. They're smart kids, and they're good, well-behaved children.
Yeah, I agree with that. There's that other one
They're very
too.
respectful.
My bestie Pooh.
I was just thinking about him. That was Miss Bay's bestie.
Love
You
him.
remember that?
I thought that was
She used to love. I remember.
well, both of them. She would butt heads.
Aw.
Aw, these babies. I miss them. They're getting so old.
Yeah, there's a lot of kids that I miss.
That grade is the one.
I'm gonna
What are
miss
they,
our
in
fourth
sixth
graders.
grade,
I'm
or-
gonna miss our fourth graders. I will tell you that. I'm gonna miss
Are
these
they in
kids.
6th grade? They're in 6th grade, right? That's the grade that I've known since they were in 1st grade. 1st grade, y'all. I've been with them since their 1st grade, and now they're in 6th grade. Isn't that crazy?
Time flies.
I'm getting old.
I remember when I first started working here, some of the kids in the middle school, they were the group of 5th graders then. And they go, I was Miss Hernandez at the time. Miss Hernandez, are you going to be here when we graduate? Like, are you going to go to our graduation? And I was like,
Aw.
absolutely not. But, like, I'm here so many years
Yeah.
later, and I just might
You're
be
like,
here.
absolutely, maybe.
I actually will be there at your graduation.
Actually, yeah, I'll say yeah.
That's crazy.
What grade are they in now?
Are
They're in
high
10?
school?
Are they in 10th?
To be there, like, in high school already.
Yeah, you only got like 3 years, 2 or 3 years
No, here.
here for them to graduate.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll be at their graduation.
Yeah. We'll be there, y'all.
I'll be there.
I think I'll definitely be at the 6th grade one as well. Oh, God. Because I have to be here for 5 years.
It'll go by quick.
Well, hopefully, if you're still here, it'll go by quick.
Well, I like our little department, so.
If it's just me. Anyways, that was all I have for today. What time
Period.
is it? We're late
Yeah.
AF.
It's 3:12.
Late AF, yo. Late AF.
After hours.
They're going to be like, oh, you finally now decided to show up. Yeah, I'm like, we have WIDA stuff to do. We're testing and stuff, so we're setting up for WIDA.
We actually are doing our jobs.
We do be doing our job, yeah.
Yes.
sometimes.
One day it's okay if we're here one day, because we do be doing our job.
Yeah, we be doing too much, actually. Because what do you mean? Oh my God, can you imagine if we did a video with Marco?
He would not want to. He's
An interview?
Bruh. I've been trying to do that with him. He's so boring. He's so dry. I'd be like, how does it feel to have me as a wife? And he'd be like that's literally him. I'd be like, bro.
I'll make up some questions for that future episode.
You should.
I'll do it.
Actually,
I'm gonna do it.
make the questions, send me a
send them
list,
to you.
and I'm gonna do a video with my little microphones at home to see if he answers
on
them.
TikTok. Do it on TikTok.
No, and then I'm gonna make a list for Emilio. And
yeah.
that'd be so cute.
Oh my God, Emilio would not want to, but period.
No, if you say it's from me, maybe he will, and if I say the questions are from
Okay,
you, maybe
okay.
Marco will do it.
Period.
Because if I say it's from
We
me,
should
he's
do
gonna
it.
be like, no. Yeah, I'm gonna work on that list if we don't have school tomorrow.
You don't have to get his face.
Just him
If
talking.
he doesn't want to, yeah.
Okay.
If it makes him more comfortable.
Okay, we'll do
You
that.
just get your face.
Bruh. He's so
with the
fake.
angle with him in the microphone.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll do that. And then
That's
we could do. I'm gonna do an interview for Ebony.
With what man?
Huh? No,
Her future man?
We're gonna interview her.
Oh, yeah. That'd be
Let's
funny.
do it. All right. That's the next episode, y'all.
Bro, if she ever
Tune
comes up
in.
here,
I know.
She's
she's
so
never up
fake.
here.
I haven't talked
She
to her
is
today,
fake.
actually.
I had asked you guys if y'all would be down to stay at 3:30.
Today?
No, not
thanks.
today. Not today.
Okay.
Not today, because it's gonna get cold. Next
Oh, look at my little niece.
She looks just like you.
She be making noise. Look at her hair. Why it look like that?
Yeah, I was gonna say they brushed that hair, huh? You know what she looks like? She looks like the Avatar, the Last Airbender, with her hair.
I'm done with the little arrow. You're terrible.
Check us out in the next episode.
Hopefully tomorrow's
Ebony
a
will be
snow
there.
day. Oh.
Oh, and hopefully tomorrow's a snow day.
I told
Next
Marco
time
to
we'll
pray.
have a special guest.
I told him to help me pray.
Yeah. Tell him to pray for real.